Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. Let me just make a bit of room on my desk. So it will be Friday when you see this, I think. I'm finally managing to film ahead. So I am working today on, I think it will be the final video. I think. I can never be sure, can I? But I think it'll be the final video on the yes, what journal is this? Garden Gate. On the Garden Gate journal, which is a digital by Nanine at CollageType on Etsy, and I think this is the third video I've done on it. So I was just sat looking at it thinking I need to get on with a cover first, and I maybe want to put some lace down the outside then, but I have been doing a little bit while the last video uploaded, so I'm doing this straight after the last one, which I think was Tuesday. It is Tuesday. So this pocket I put in the front. I'm sure if you saw that video you'll have seen this pocket. I just thought it went nicer. Now I know I've got two birds going on there and I ummed and ahed, but I can live with them. There are a mixture of birds in the garden, aren't they? So I just added field notes down here, and I cut out one of the butterflies from one of the papers and put it on there, and I put the pocket down. Just move that out of the way. Put the pocket down so that I could put this tag behind it. So it's just one of my tags, and it's got a dark bird on like that one as well, hasn't it? But it just elongates the whole piece, if you see what I mean. And then behind here, because it was plain, I put another one of those butterflies on it, and I really like it now. So it's kind of tied it in to the kit using pieces from the kit, and I put a tab. So that's kit paper that I just cut the tab out with my tab machine punch. And then in the back I put this piece, and I did the same again. It was quite wide, but it did just fit. So this was a book page pocket. So I backed it onto some thick paper or thin card just to give it a little bit of strength behind, so that I could pop that behind it. Do you remember that one? I chopped it down last video and then decided not to use it. But again, it just elongates the whole thing. And we've got lots of birds here. We've got birds stacked. So I've got a bird on that. We've got two birds on that. Whoops, just couldn't remember what was behind that. We've got an Edith Holden bird on here. I think that's a swallow, isn't it? That's just there for prettiness. I know you can't write on that, but everybody loves to own a little bit of Edith, or have a bit of Edith in their journals, don't they? And then we've got this beautiful hummingbird here. So yeah, we've got lots of birds, garden birds there. Okay, nothing else I've added. Nope, since I last saw you. So I'm having to tie it now though, because it's getting fat. Rather than just wrap the strings around, which is what I was doing. I know some of this will probably come off when we're finished, but we'll wait and see how much we want first. So I printed out some of the 4 of the pages onto some cream paper, and then the one I thought I'd have on the front is this. It's a Garden Gate. You know, it is a Garden Gate, which is what the kit is called. So yeah, I backed it onto craft card, but I'm thinking I probably only want it the size of the Garden Gate. I'd have liked it kind of that size there, but it's taller than that with the birdie in. And I was just thinking of, I can maybe do it down there. I was thinking of, let me get my chopper, making it into like a ticket shape, if you know what I mean. So with the quarter pieces out of the corners. Right, let's try and keep one butterfly to start with and see. Let's have it straight. Straight would be good. Oh, it moved. It moved when I chopped because it was so strong. We'll see. Let's try it. I'm going to take those corners off and see what I think to it. So just with a, now when I say a ticket, I'm looking at, you know, this sort of shape with just the corners cut out. So just kind of like that on your hole punch. Oh, that craft card is strong. So this hole punch is, what size are you? Sure it said on it. I think it doesn't say on it, but I'm pretty sure, because this is the one my sister got me at Christmas. I'm pretty sure it's a 1 inch, because that was the one I asked for. I broke my old one. Oh, lost a bit of my garden gate there. Gosh, that was hard. Now I am going to get down, bear with me a minute, my walnut stain. Can't even, oh yeah, walnut stain it says. Because I definitely want this inking darker. And that, the vintage photo is just not doing it for me now. I just launched straight in, didn't ask you how you were, did I? How are you all? I hope you're well. Are you getting any crafting done? What are you up to? I'm doing all right, thank you. Now I'm filming ahead, hopefully, because I've got, well, half of it will be over by the time you see this. I like that. Yeah, I've got Neil off for 3 days, and we've got hospital appointments and blood tests and such like. Now, do I like the yellowness of it against the grey? It's a bit too yellowy. Now, dare I? Just want a piece of paper to do it on. Bear with me. A piece of that will do, because... Right, let's use the brush. Excuse me. Okay, sorry I stopped there because I had a message from my sister just pop up saying we'll call, and I couldn't see the rest of it, and I thought, oh, I better make sure I'm not filming when they call and ignore them. So I've not got long. So this is going to be a film of many halves. Right, now this might not, still might not be what I want, because it's making it brown, not grey, isn't it? But let's see. Oh yeah, but it's not as yellowy. Got a bit of a good smudge going on there, haven't I? Didn't mean to do that quite that. Now I know if I put water on it, it will disperse. I don't really want to wet it though. Oh no, it's working. I think it's spreading. Yeah, that's better. It's still there, but better. Okay. Now let's try. It's all trial and error today. Let's try a little bit of black around the edge. See if that blends it in. So it's more the colour palette of the grey, isn't it? Black, and it might just make those edges stand out a bit more as well. So blend in and stand out at the same time. What do you think to that? How clever am I? Okay, let's see if we like that. Now I'm wondering if I backed it, because we've got a grey birdie here, haven't we? If I backed it onto some grey, matted it onto some grey paper, have I got any? I did have, oh that's not strong enough though, is it? I was going to say I've got a pack full. I did have some grey cardish. Oh no, it's definitely not a big enough piece, that. Yeah, I might have to try and back it onto some paper. Okay, yeah, it worked well, I think. So I just backed it onto some of this plain grey paper, and then I backed it again onto some more craft card, so it's a really thick piece now. And I just need to go around the outside of that grey with some black as well. Yeah, that's tied the colours in much better, I think. Yeah, much better with that grey around it. So I will stick it on there, and then I'll have to just sit it under something heavy, and then I'll come back and film some more when it's dry. Oh, I've just been filming and talking to you for 7 minutes, and you weren't with me, you weren't playing. I just looked up. I was just telling you I mustn't be too long. Oh, goodness me. Right, so I found these fitting here after I'd found a home for them in that lovely envelope. So these lovely Edith Holden cards are going to go in the 2 envelope sides, and I was explaining how I'm going to cut a tab with my die machine and some of the kit papers, and then together we put this beautiful mirror together with the bird and the flower. This isn't a bird from the kit, this is my bird that I just popped in the box, and he went perfectly. Oh, what else did we glued something else. did a lot in 7 minutes. Glued that into the front of the on the front page. I think that was it. Yeah, I showed you all that before, didn't I? And yeah, I glued that on and showed you that. So what took me 7 minutes, I've now just shown you in one. Mind, I didn't just show you, we did it together. Oh dear. Well, hello. So I think I was telling you that. What do I want on there? Or I don't think I was. I know I was telling you that. My sister and brother-in-law called. Something biggish to see me. So yeah, I haven't been filming for a while, so I put that on and let it set, that glue. Oh yeah, this garden gate. So I did it big originally, thinking I might get it on the front of the, you know, I cut the big one out, might get it on the front of the cover itself, but go perfect on there, won't it? Just go down the side of that. I was going to see if I could be fancy and cut the railing, but you know, cut it round. Perhaps not a good idea. Yeah, and I've kept my walnut stain out now, so we've got the darker. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? I might need to just take a layer off this flower because it is leaning over quite a lot. It's quite easy to trim roses. You don't have to have green fingers. Yeah, so, and Mum came. So my sister, brother-in-law and Mum been out for a coffee, and they just called to see me on the way home. And yeah, it's nice to see everybody. And I was telling you that I've got pie in the oven, so I only had 20 minutes to do a bit of crafting, and that was, you know, 10 minutes ago. I burnt a chicken portion the other day when I put it in and then came upstairs to my craft room. I just get lost. I should have known better, really. I just get lost in the moment, and then I thought I'd gone down. I was thinking about it and I thought I'd gone down and turned it off, but evidently I hadn't. Because when I went down after an hour, I thought, that smells like burnt chicken. And yes, it was burnt chicken. Oh, what are you doing? I don't want any of that. Yeah, so I've got my phone timer on. I left it running. So I started my phone and not my video. I did that before, didn't I? Do we want... No, I don't think I want to label or anything on there. It's maybe a bit of inking. I'll see when I do the final embellishments what we're putting in there. So I've got all these bits here now. So maybe those. What are we sticking on? You've got a bit of something sticky on you. Oh, decisions. Bear with me a minute. Let me just have a couple of piles. So I cut that off the front. I saved it. I'm thinking, you know, I wanted a real thin tag further on. I'm thinking that might be the thing. What about that? That's another offcut. Oh, we've got a butterfly going on, haven't we? Yes. I'm wondering if to do the same as I did previously. See, once I start something, I can't stop. I'm going to make it. Oh, sorry if I shot you then. Into a ticket shape. You know me, I love a ticket, and I've just discovered how easy it is to make tags into tickets. Well, not discovered exactly, but you know, come across the thought, and I'm loving it at the moment. That's a really nice tag, ticket shaped tag. Now I could embellish it more, but it doesn't need it. Those pages are beautiful. Yeah, so we'll just go with that. So lots of journaling there and there. Right, I folded a paper up, didn't I, thinking it might go in there, but I've got two others as well. So this is this page, but printed on cream, and it's the same on the back. But I thought it would be nice. It folds up really nice because it's got that beautiful bird there in the middle, and then it's got like the receipt. So I could have that in there, I thought, because it's a similar colour. And then when you pull it out, you've got this you can write on the back of that, no problem. Is that upside down? No. But I've got these two as well. Now, this one is just on white paper, but it is a little bit wider, so it might fill the this more, the pocket more. So let's fold it and see. If I decide to use this one, I will stencil or ink the back or something, but not right now. So anything that I do afterwards, you'll see in the flip through after this video. So is that wider? Yeah, it is wider. Yeah, I think I'll have that one in. Super. I don't think that needs anything. I put that in. I was just testing it for size in there, and then I thought, now if I take it out again and put it in with you, I'll forget which one I wanted in. So I've just left it because I absolutely love this bright birdie. Sunshine is the colour of him, and this was like a lighter coloured pocket, wasn't it? So I've put him in there and he's staying in there. Yeah, we could add something in here if we wanted, a tuck or something. Yeah, this is the first one of these envelopes. So I did this while the last film was uploading. So I tucked the flap inside because it was tucked inside when I sewed it in, and I just cut a divot and made sure it was stitched down. So it's not really strong. Maybe some of those fatter tags will fit in here as well. I've got a robin. Oh, I know what that is, but it just, I can't put my brain on the word, on the name of it. Is it just those two now? I mean, that's lovely with that on it. Oh, it's all backed and ready to go as well. It only just fits though. Might have closed that one a little bit too tight. This one's a bit thinner. The beautiful robin. Yeah, he's nice. So these are made from a masterboard, and I can see that I have distress mediumed them. They've got an ever such a slight shine. Lovely. It's pretty on the back as well. It's going to show out. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we want something on here. And what have we got? Butterflies. That might be nice. So that's one of Tanya's. I like the green with the green. That might be nice. I've just seen something else here as well. This piece of Edith. I like these flowers next to these. It's very butterfly-y, isn't it? I think that's a good place to use that up, actually. Yeah, I'm going to. Where did I put the other piece? I cut it up and used it as a tag. It had a bird on it, didn't it? Can't remember. Such a shame. I've got plenty of these pages though. I'm getting a bit precious with them, and I don't know why, because I've got lots of them. Ooh. I could have put it the other way around and put a bird or something on, couldn't I? Oh, it says sand martins there. There's no sand martin on that. It does say wild strawberry underneath. Yeah, that's super. Again, it might end up with something down there, we'll see. Maybe just one of these pretties on the back then, from the kit. Yeah, lovely. It's all lovely, isn't it? I mean, they look lovely there. So does that. Oh, I wish you could tell me which one you'd like. That'd be nice in the corner. Give a bit of room to write. These big stamps are nice. Oh, I quite like that. Big butterfly. I love this shape as well. Yeah, that was right way. Right. I'm spoilt between that and that. You could write on there, it's nice and flat, so I'm thinking if I put that on, we're leaving plenty of room, aren't we? I couldn't decide then, could you tell? Couldn't decide whether to ink or not. Right, 5 more minutes then, I better go look at me dinner. This is the problem, I'm having fun. That's not, I won't be ending for you, I'll be back. You won't even know I've been. Yeah, I like that. Now that, because I haven't overdone that, I can put something on here now, can't I? Look at that beauty. I'm not going to do it that big, but yeah. Can you see or not see? Just want something that, well, that'd be nice up top, wouldn't it? With everything showing. And again, I quite like that cream behind it. So yeah, you can still write or colour or art on the rest of the music paper there. Claude Debussy, is that the right way? No, that's the right way. Oh, that's nice, I like that. Yeah, so there's all this space down here for somebody to play with still. Right, something in there. Right, I felt one of those like I did for the front. That one's pretty. That I printed 4 of, a little bit tight, ever so slightly. You could just do with a smidge off. Let's have a look. So that's going to be a nice quick fill, isn't it? That lovely, sorry about the banging then, the flip open belly band. I wanted a smidge off the bottom, didn't I? I'm really loving the colour of these tulips. They're very soft and beautiful. Yes, it needs inking. Everything's a he for me today. Might need a bit of stenciling on the back, but oh yeah, they're just popping out the side there. So we've got flowers here, and some flowers popping out there, and then the butterfly's hidden. How am I doing? A couple more minutes. Oh, we're past the middle anyway. Okay, this again. So I've got the things. How come that's too big for that one? Yeah, oh I see. That side. So that could go on there. I had another piece, didn't I? That I was choosing from. I've just seen this as well. So that's just a piece of random pocket filler from my, that's quite nice. Maybe have that. Let's have a look what else. I'm sure there was 3 and I had to choose 2 from them. It wasn't the tags. Oh, that wasn't it. That birdie. Well, he might go on that side though because he's small. He will. Should have this one on this side then. This one or this one. It just pops, doesn't it, this? It's just me. It's just something about it. It's grungy. Okay. I'll leave it all to dry then and do the second half when I've had my lunch. Well, late lunch. It's very late afternoon now, but I know brunch is breakfast and lunch. What do you call your lunch and your tea? Me lee. I'm gonna have me lee. So I had something from there. Did I? Yeah, that. Yeah, I like that as well. Lovely to use my birdie things up. So I think what I'll do is start making some more. I will put on Etsy what I don't use, and then I'll create a box with just bird ephemera in, and every time I create a tag I'll make sure it's got a pocket to go with it. I seem to make more tags than pockets at the minute. Oh, good save. Yeah, again that'll probably have some fancy around it, but I don't know what yet. Now I could have stamped behind it, but I think with the text behind the bird, maybe not. Yeah, we might have some bits of lace, I don't know. So I'd just like to put something on here like I did on the other side. Oh, how did I pass that? This is where I was thinking about this. Oh, it does look. And because it's nice and firm, it goes in easily now. It wants a tab or something on it. I'll just leave it in like that for now. Super. What was I doing? I was just going to stick something on there. but I don't know what, because we've got a lot going on. Can you see? I think we can there. Yeah, but it could be something as simple as a label. I've got another one of those, different but the same. Not text, I've got a swirl note. I've got a birdie, but I've got birds there. Butterflies. Got those little... See, because you can't write on this, can you? They look nice just sitting on that music up there. Is that too much, do we think? A little butterfly. Where are all the tiny ditchy ones? Yeah, let's have just a little butterfly. Okay, so that will have to be it for a second for me. I'll see you in a millisecond. And we'll just finish filling the last... It's coming together now quickly, isn't it? Fill the last bit of it, and then what you don't get to see, like I say, will be in a... Lovely, love that. Love music paper for sticking images on, small images. Oh dear, he broke his tail. He's so rough, Denise. Go on. It came together so quickly, this one, didn't it? It really did. Even for me. Yeah, I know Carol said after the last one, just having your pockets ready is a massive time saver, and it absolutely is. Love it. Okay, right, I'll go and have lunch and I will see you in the wink of an eye. Oh, yeah, I'm full now. I've had my tea. I'm getting tired of eating on a night too late, and I'm getting indigestion and what have you. I think I told you that before. So I'm having a main meal in the middle of the day instead of evening. So I think that will do me now. Maybe some supper. Where were we? you were here all the time, but I've gone. Right, something for in there. We had some of these big tags. Which one did I choose or not choose? I can't remember. I stuck you down. What have I done? Probably with that green paper. Oh, I don't know. That's it. It's open anyway. Let's see if this... I can't remember. Oh yeah, this is the second one, so I think he might want to go. No, I think he's too much. Too many birds there. He's wide as well and he's catching. Have we got any others? Excuse me, coughing. No, that's it for my ready-made tags, is it? Can't be. Let me look over here. I moved some over here, didn't I? Another bird. They've all got birds on, haven't they? So, do I want a birdie tag? I could steal one out of here. No. Bear with me. No, oh, we don't want flower fairies, do we? We're going the wrong way. It's quite nice though. No, I don't want something the wrong way. Let's have a look. What have we got paper on this? That's another one of the pages that I printed full. I've got those same birds on there. I've got another one. That's definitely too big. That's going the wrong way. We'll get there in a minute now. That hasn't got a bird on it. It's only just going to be tall enough, but if we put a tab on it, let's trim it down. Excuse me, I don't really want to take much off it, but it needs quite a bit off. It's so pretty. So pretty. So let's take it there, and then there, and then see. I think that's still going to be too big. Not too much too big. Let's more off this side. Yeah, lovely. So it was worth backing all those bits of papers in advance. Yeah, I think obviously it needs a tag on it to pull it out. Does it need anything else? Oh, playing dominoes with me glue. Just playing on the back, so it'll be another one that wants a little bit of either stamping or stenciling on it. So we'll have a little pull tab there. No, I think it's all right actually. I don't think I could put something on it, but I don't think it needs it. I think the tab, yeah, the tab will make it, so we'll call that one done. Sorry, me coughing all the time. We've got that double one in there, but we could do something behind it maybe. We've got something going spare. Lots of bits of paper. More of those. Yeah, I think we'll see what's left when we finish. And I've got this, which is, I know that same bird, but oh, that fits nice in there. Maybe if I put it that way around with the, and at an angle. That's nice, isn't it? Right, we definitely want something up there. Try not to cough, Denise. What about that swirl? What about that swirl? Let me just, on a piece of paper, ink it a little bit, because it's, yeah, since I've eaten I'm all ruttly in my throat. I only had a glass of water. Maybe should have had a cup of tea. And a bit sideways on there. What do we think? I think I like it. I didn't put my filming light on when I came back. It's light enough to see, but it's not light enough for the camera. Just tight touching that. Might need something there as well, I don't know, but did I put something on that one? It's lovely, thick and chunky now. Where is it? There. We'll put a pocket on one side and nothing on the other. Should we put a label on it? This side. The Illustrated London News. Oh, we've got that there. Not that then. Got Brody. Whoops. That circle again. So I like the colour with the black and white behind it actually. Yes. Ding ding. So I think we are going to get it done with me stopping and doing some of the little bits and waiting for glues to dry and things. We've done well. I know I'm not done yet. One piece can just stop me in my tracks, can't it? But I feel like we're nearly there. Trying to leave some pages for somebody to play with. So again, I've got 3 there. So I want a bit of something. I'll take this big one out because I can't see anything for him. What's this? Now I like the colour of this against this page here. Don't want any more butterflies. I've got that. Or we can just go with colour. We could have both. Shall we have both? Oh, you just encourage me, don't you? To fill the book and leave no room for writing. I've said it before many times, I'm sure it's true. A lot of people that buy journals just buy them for, you know, the pleasure of looking through them. I know there are people that journal, but I think most of the people who journal would buy a completely or, you know, fairly naked journal and then embellish it as they're journaling, kind of thing. That's what I would do. I'm not particularly a journaler. I've tried it a few times. I kind of do my journaling in my planner, but it's more like planning. That's probably all I would write about in my journal, is what I'm going to do. Put a piece of paper in it, Denise. So we've got flowers there. Oh, we've got an envelope coming up, see, so we have got quite a lot to do. Just want something down here. Oh, that's a lovely one. I do like that. I'm saving it for somewhere special. Oh, should we have the Illustrated London News there? Let's. I think I might have to stop and get a cough sweet in a minute, just to stop this annoying, must be annoying for you. And I've got lots and lots of parts to join now, so might as well have one more, haven't I? Right, I've got a cough sweetie in, but I've got the paper here, so I'll just have it in a few minutes, if you can bear with me. And then I will, yeah, I'm away, I can't stop. I'll wrap it up in the paper again till I've finished filming. Yeah, I don't know if I want anything on there or not. Those colours go nice. I'll decide on the final flip through before I do a flip through, if you see what I mean. My final flip through, right, this. Oh, sealed that one or opened it, if you know what I mean. The other one was sealed. Right, I might have to seal it again in places, but we'll see. I'll just give it a minute to close and come back to it. What did we do there? We just put that in for now, didn't we? Shall I make it a ticket like I did the other one? Or is that too much of the same? What can we do different on this one? Quite like the shape of it as it is, to be honest. I think I'm just going to put it in. I just like it as is. Maybe it could do with a cluster, I don't know, but I'm thinking not, because it's in a squashy part of the book. A little booklet would be nice in there, actually. Right, let's leave that for now. See, I'm still coughing. What are we going to put in there then? What have we got to choose from? Anything small before I cut things down. Nothing that side. I'm just going to take my sweetie out, because I'm driving myself mad rattling it. I've got some bits this side. There we go. Oh, that. Oh, perfect. It'll take a few things, so it might be that I add, as I often do, some of these things into it when I've done. But it's got something for now. If I forget, it's got something in it. Ooh. Get out. I want something on this. Did I have one of those on the front one? What did I have on the front one? I did, a big version of. So is this where I use that? No. Nasturtium? No. Come on. I've got butterflies and browns, haven't we? No. Oh, there's another little rose there. I like that. Or do I want to label up there on that white piece? Oops. I could have both. I'm going to put this down here then. I'm going to leave the white, I think, behind it, because again it's a pop from the coffee dyed. Have I been closing pages that I've glued and not put anything in to stop them sticking? I think I have been, haven't I? Risking it. Oh, can't pick it up. I've broken my nail really. You can't see because I haven't cut it off, but it's split right down the middle. It's in a very dangerous, precarious state. I'm thinking if I had some super glue, I'd super glue it till it grew out a bit because it's low. I know you wanted to know all that. I do share some things with you, don't I? I have to say that sun through the window here is beautiful. I still haven't got my blinds up yet. It's going to have to be a very urgent job, that now. I've got a curtain up and I've got it tucked into the window because there's a gap. But it's not really, no, that's enough to me. Stop there, but put some paper in. You're not going to reach both, are you? Oh, there we go, you will. Oh, I'm going back that way anyway. Let's cut this open and see what I end up with. Oh, straight would be good, but never mind. Not too bad. Yeah, that one's not as thin because it's got that actual flap, but I'm thinking I might like to mat something over that. Doesn't seem straight. Could be the way I'm looking at it, of course. But we've got quite a full-on page here, haven't we? So don't want anything too much. Right, let's look at the actual papers that are left. Well, that's quite a plainish one, isn't it? That would be. Yeah, I think that might be the one. Don't look any further. You can see where I've got that fancy edge for the. I've done it with the ruler and just torn it, do we think, or shall we do it square? I think if I'm going to tear it, I need to tear all edges, so let's start with a torn edge, and I'm thinking I would like it torn. Off you go. Lovely job. So make sure you're measuring it on the right thing, Denise. Oh, I'm going to lose a bit of my freeze. No, it just fits nice if I cut the freeze, doesn't it? Yeah, just a little bit either end. So let's do it that way. Oh, that has not been sharpened. Where's the pencil I've been using? Oh, another non-sharpened one. I told you I had lots of pencils. Must be one on my desk somewhere. So, about there. Roughly, somewhere between. Yes, that's very not straight though. So we'll go for in between the two of them. And I just wanted a bit there, didn't we? I'm getting quite good at throwing a few little bits away, and I don't get excited. Not lots, I'm not bragging, but an occasional, you know, like that, I'm actually putting in the bin now. Oh, still quite a bit too long. I'm going to have to take all the white off, I think. My eyes must have been deceiving me earlier. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's about it. Yep, that's about right. Okay. A little bit of ink in now. Oops. Oh, you can tell it's the darker one, can't you? I much prefer it. yeah, I was quite excited to get the vintage photo out again, but I soon got bored. Bored and decided I want this one back. Okay, which way we're going? That way. I'm fighting all the stuff on my desk. Can you tell? Now I'm wondering if I could just glue stick it. Now my only worry is I'm not overly impressed with the glue stick these days, but if I absolutely lather it on and don't keep taking it off to move it, that would be a help in the sticking stakes. Oops. So it was my aim to get 3 videos done today. It's very rare I get 3 done in a day, and yeah, I'm not going to. I've stopped so many times with this video. It's going to be a video of about 8 or 9 pieces, but never mind, at least it'll be done. But well, I don't know, I'll see when I've had my bath and a bit of a rest if I've got another one in me. It's just I'm doctors tomorrow, and often we do doctors and shopping on a Wednesday, and often by the time I come home I'm too tired to film. So yeah, look, you see I've gone down the bottom there, so I do. Will it just slide? No, it won't. So I'll leave it. No, it's annoying me. It's nearly stuck. Or is that my envelope? No, it's nearly stuck. Okay, let's just trim that bottom if I can then, so it's not hanging over. Maybe that's the key. It was barely hanging over, but I've got a gap at the top, so it was annoying me. Right, how can I get my scissors in? Need to be left-handed. I maybe should have left a bigger board just to give myself a bit more wiggle room. Don't cut the envelope, Denise. Okay, now I need to ink it for. Right, I think I might have saved that the day. You might not even have noticed if I hadn't pointed it out, but I'd have known. That's better. That's much better. Oops. Yeah, these ribbons, they do like to be in the way. Okay, so it's covered. Do I want anything on it? Well, we are very fancy this side, aren't we? I keep saying that. And it's kind of a nice black and white piece, so no, I don't think I do. That's going in it, isn't it? So I'll need a divot. I need to let it dry before I put a divot in, and that's a beautiful dyed piece, so I don't necessarily need to cover that. I do just want something on it. So let's have a look what we're down to. Not birds. So it's one of these two, I'm thinking. Oh, the green on there is very nice with the green everywhere, isn't it? And it's just like a header, and then there's lots of room for journaling. Let's go with that then. So yeah, I will cut a divot when it's dry and put a tab on that other Edith Holden journal card and put it in there. Oops, didn't I get any glue on that bit? Maybe not, knowing me. I was just thinking that needs, I'll wait till it dries and ink it a bit more up there. You got anything sticky? No, I think you'll be alright. I'll put that in and then it will. Okay, so we're done there. Yep. Oh, there's that page, look. I keep doing that, don't I? Oh, are we done? I think we're done. Okay, we didn't put this in. This has got to go in. It's my all-time favourite piece, so where is it going? Let me get it the right way. Yeah, I'm going for that way up. Must have been places where I said we'll see. No. Look. Yeah. I think I said the colours go. I nearly didn't ink it. Got to have that piece in, haven't we? So there's just that last pocket to dry and be filled then, that envelope pocket, and then we're done. It will be a flip through, and then she'll be going on Etsy. I won't put her on before I've done the flip through, but once you see a flip through, you'll know it's available. Yeah, so I think I'll put some beads on here, just a couple of vintage pearls, I think, and those two, like I say, those two pockets, envelope pockets, just need finishing off, and I will probably trim quite a bit of this lace off. Yeah, I don't think it needs, oh it does, it needs some lace around there as well, so there'll just be a couple of bits that you haven't seen when you see the flip through. So thank you so much for spending all that time with me. That didn't take quite as long as I expected it to. In the end, filming time that is, it took me a lot of time. What's going on here? Come off. Yeah, and I've got quite a lot of bird ephemera left, so I don't know, I'll have to have a think about that. Okay, thank you so much for spending some time with me while I got that journal done. I absolutely love that topper on it, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.